Thank you very much, Trace. Indeed, Vitality versus Heroic here, the final best of 3 of the day. It is going to be the pick of Heroic. Mirage and Vitality have got their work cut out for them. Hasn't been their best look in this tournament as they get 5 sets of Kevlar. We also have a similar complexion for Heroic, but they have another Sapphics with this smoke Molotov. And for now, looks like an A approach here. We've got Glocks in full force at the A ramp with the bomb there as well. One player towards the palace and the quick push towards the A bomb side. It's going to be RPK to defend here. Hasn't got much to fight back with. Like we mentioned, no utility at all on the CT side, no kits, and the bomb going down is going to bode very well for Heroic. At this point now, a 5-on-5 situation. Not for long though, MBK will bring the first kill in their favor. ZywOo, the superstar, finds the second, and at this point, looks like Heroic might be in trouble. But fighting back here, 3 kills out of nowhere, make it 5. All of a sudden, it all falls in favor of Heroic there. A really nice bounce back, considering there's a 5-on-3 situation. They managed to get themselves in a position now where they actually have a 1-0 lead on the T side. Vitality with the option to force buy in the second or bring out difficult purchase in the third. It looks like they've gone for the former here with Alex with the Deagle armor, and there's 1 scout purchase for ZywOo, but watch out for him. That weapon, he is an absolute god. And we'll see if there's any chance of him actually causing a dent here. 3 rifles for Heroic, 2 AKs, 1 Krieg, 2 MAC-10s, and just the 1 smoke on the CT side here. Fast play from BlameF. Big man with the small gun trying to make his way through towards that connector. We do see smoke deployed in that position. CTs, in terms of the stack, will be focusing towards the B side of the map. 4 players there. Apex, ZywOo, RPK, and Alex. Things slow right down at this point, and we'll see if there's any chance for this stack to work out. It would be a bit of a disastrous affair if Heroic went for a contact play towards B. You've got a MAC-10 available. A couple of them, in fact. So you want to throw one of those in, see if there's a stack on the other side, and at that point, work out if you can get that bomb planted. It looks like they'll head towards the A side. Only MBK there. He has the Deagle and not much else. There's no utility at all. And this might be one of those weird rounds. The bomb gets planted, Vitality will just save. It might seem like a strange proposition to save just pistols, but it might be better off. We'll see. MBK. He'll at least be going down here. Won't be a clean round. If he gets 1 kill, that'll be something. But at this stage, they know exactly what's going on. CT's actually getting in position now before the bomb's planted, so there might be something to be said here. A couple of exchanges have been made. There's ZywOo with that scout, and they've actually got the man advantage. I couldn't tell you how. ZywOo somehow gives it to them, and at this point, bomb's still not planted. 17 seconds remaining. An attempt here, but so much pressure from CT Spawn where the frag's found. It's a clean round in the end there, but Heroic, there was a chance that could have fallen apart for them. It is going to be 2-0. Vitality with the full eco now. The force buy doesn't work out for them. Remember, Heroic have actually looked pretty decent throughout this tournament, surprising Vitality earlier on. As we'll see, just pistols here. USPs only. A Deagle for Apex. He does normally invest more than his teammates. And now, round 3 should be an absolute lock-in here. Heroic will have no problems operating with 3 rifles and a couple of MAC-10s. Nothing too flashy required. Just need to work as a team and make sure that nothing is given away for free. BlameF will be going for that mid-control once again. Smoke towards the window and unarmored opposition. MAC-10, not really a problem. He's done damage towards Apex, and they might finish things off. Doesn't quite. Down to 6 HP. Decent effort. No one has to overcommit. No panic has to be instilled within the Heroic ranks. Smoke towards the window, and with the bomb down at T-spawn, we'll see if they want to go into that B split. The short controls certainly suggest that will be the case. Smoke towards connector to block vision from any pesky Deagles on the other side. He can then being rattled off now as Estag does have control of CPL. We're joined by Stubborn, and as they look for Alex here, he's actually in quite a promising position. I'd say he's good for a kill here, but Stubborn checks it, and that's the opening frag, and presumably any chance they had of winning the round eradicated. Second kill found. Towards B they go. Another stack in that direction, but the A side is completely open here. The fact that BlameF has got no aggro at all, they might want to consider falling back. I think that's exactly what's going to happen here. Shots exchange. Nato doesn't have to fully commit to this. He knows it. Gets the frag, falls back. Job done. And it's a 3-0 start here for the underdogs, Vitality. They've been at a lot of events recently. The burnout can be real. We just saw G2 knocked out of the tournament to the hands of MIBR with a coach playing. Now, not a similar storyline here, but Heroic, remember, not supposed to be at this tournament technically. They did not qualify. Team dropping out has enabled them to present themselves here and have a chance at the playoffs. For now, looking very good indeed. Round 4. Vitality need to bring out that sniper rifle in the hands of one of the most talked about players in CSGO right now, ZywOo. He's got that in hand. They have no defuse kits, but they do have utility. RPK with $1,000 might have considered just picking one of those up. If it comes down to a situation they can't defuse the bomb, they'll be kicking themselves, considering it was there on the table for him. A fast play towards B, it makes sense. They've got the smaller guns here to throw them in and try and fend off the utility here presented by the CTs. It's not looking good though. ZywOo, first frag found. Apex is doing a great job holding them off with the utility. And now a 5 versus 3 Vitality looking to get their first round here.
Apex sprays in to find Freiburg. Smoke's still down, he's able to get off the van. That means he can actually position himself more correctly, more efficiently, as Tag and Blamef have to fall off of the situation. Obviously, Heroic in this game, having had victory this morning against Ents, which was a surprise. Ents now falling twice in group stages at successive Intel Grand Slam eligible events. We're obviously doing another season this time, but in Cologne, they did not make it to the playoffs, did not make it to the stage. And since the AUG nerf, it's not been ideal for them, I don't think. So Vitality, the finalist in Cologne, having to win this to get through, also didn't have a decent performance last week with MDL, and ZywOo went negative for the first time ever on LAN. He did the same yesterday with an even more shocking scoreline, given that it was 14-2 at one point. Heroic have been in this situation before against Vitality. Their comeback is Blame F gets ZywOo. NBK was able to swing out and spot him down below, leaving us just with Tag, and Vitality should find their first round in a 1-on-3.
Yeah, the players towards short suggest he'll be going down any second now. There it is. Okay, Apex close things out. Vitality on the board at least. It was an arduous process to get there. Forced by going against them, but now they do have the option of bringing out the sniper if they really want to. I don't think... Oh, Tag has brought it out. There we go. ZywOo will have his on the ground, presumably gets himself a little CZ as well as we enter round number 5. It's the Creek for ZywOo, so no AWP on the CT side anymore. Heroic will be focusing towards the A side. Blamef just using the same procedure they've been presenting in the last few rounds towards middle, but this will be an A execution or contact play. Starvan wants to get stuck in, and he's doing a great job. Nice opening frag, but it's quickly replied in 2s from ZywOo.
He's downed afterward, though. Freiburg. He was a big reason they were capable of having to come back yesterday from, I think it was 14-2 down. And he's a big reason why Heroic is doing so well in this rebrands, shall we say, with the new jerseys, new logo, new team, bringing in a Swede. He brings a lot of experience. It's nice to see Freiburg having such success and having a career that endures after an IP.
Oh, if he stands up, Tag's going down. RPK seems to know exactly where he is, and there it is. Waiting for the chance to pounce. It's up to Freiburg now. Great shot. He's had a great tournament so far. Can't quite find the final kill there. The defuse comes through. The flames won't be an issue. RPK gets it for them. Very patient. Well done. Freiburg with 3 in the round. Not quite enough, I'm afraid. And RPK will recover the AWP. 3-2. Bomb planted. And there is one more buy available if they really wanted to pull it out. But we'll see if they are that way inclined. I'm seeing some CZs purchased. 1 AK for Freiburg so far. So I don't think they'll go all in. Just going to try and cause any sort of financial ruin at this point. They'll get smokes, flashes, and normally focusing towards the B site these days. With this sort of buy, we'll see if that's the case. It looks to be indeed. 5 players there. They'll smoke towards the kitchen window, maybe towards short, and just try and get a plant down here. Freiburg should be at the back of the pack and trying to pick off headshots while his teammates take all the aggro for him.
Quick jumps for RPK. No one spotted as of yet. Blame F. Bounce flash out. RPK backs away knowing that they're coming. And a good crossfire therefore established with Short, with Catwalk. And Tank's got the first. Alex gets to the doorway. Apex still not spotting anyone, is waiting to get involved. Doesn't need to at this point. In fact, when he does, it's Stowen that takes him down. And he on the deagle, only the second kill into RPK, but only kills found at all. 4 kills for Alex in the round on rotation, and it's 3-3. Vitality immediately back into this. Keep in mind as well, RPK dust 2 at Cologne in the final. Looked amazing. That's the best I've seen RPK look in CSGO.
It's been a good 2019 for him, that's for sure. Certainly not consistent, but when he's on, he's red hot. We're going to see round 7 come through. It's MBK with the MP9, Zywo back on the AWP. And in terms of heroics overall complexion, they do have the 5 rifles, some compromises in terms of the utility overall. No one towards A suggests they've got an objective in mind here. MBK certainly does. He's towards that underpass. And BlameF, is he going to take his head off? Well, he's got the information now and a huge upper hand in terms of the weaponry. Doesn't get the kill though. MBK, does he recover this to survive? Surely not. 4-4. But still, he only had the SMG, so the fact he gets a kill, that's absolutely fine. RPK with the B apartment's control here. He's sitting there right in the kitchen. As Nato Safix will just continue to feel out the map. Is there any aggression? He has no idea. Does he look to the right? That's the default peak. Will he check deep left? That's exactly what I mean. You normally check the sofa. That's the more common position. If you don't have any utility, you just have to guess and hope for the best there. 3-on-3 still. But they have just one smoke to try and win this round. That's it.
RPK to try and push back out and take middle as well. Smoke down to cover off connector, meaning that he can't see through and watch them walking up the stairs. As the tag gets Alex, but RPK's positioned perfectly to find him and the bomb. He doesn't have access to the bomb. In the window, Freiberg can go recover it, but he's got to be aggressive in his positioning. Finding RPK. And Zywo's behind the vent, CZ in hand. Freiberg's only on 44, and they're aware of each other's position. But Zywo has the cinders to work with, and Vitality the round, 4-3.
So being 3-0 down, Vitality will start to look a lot more comfortable here. Zywo, with the AWP, of course, wins out the round. And at this point, Heroic starting to slow down. They had a fantastic start with a pistol victory, a 5-on-3 that went in their favor. And since then, sure, they got the conversion rounds, but now, since the gun rounds have begun, it's Vitality. It'd be nice to have the scoreboard, a good chance for them to solidify their chances as well. If they can keep 5 players alive here, they'll have a decent bankroll going forward. Deagle, Armor, S-Tag, the AWP will be saving a bit more. He doesn't have really anything into this round. A Glock, no armor, 1 smoke. They have 2 smokes, though. I'd suggest B-pillar smokes, try and get the bomb down, flash over. It's about as exciting as it can get. Now, plant would be a success in its own right. We'll see if they can do that. Waiting for CT aggression, though. There is an argument to be made that you're baiting out that utility on the CT side. It costs money, especially those incendiaries, $600 a piece. Morg in the hands of Apex towards short as he checks underpass. They'll go back towards A. Same idea. Smoke steps in jungle, CT spawn, try and plant. You can also smoke directly on the site and try and sneak the bomb down in that manner too. We'll see which way they go for.
.53 to work with. Apex on short can swing to watch sight. The smokes don't cover it. 40 seconds, and a smoke at CT was countered by a Molotov toward A main. That holds Heroic out for a little bit longer. A nade on top of it that does significant damage. No smoke, so Apex has that position from Catwalk as soon as it dissipates. They've used all of them just to get the bomb down, and Apex doesn't even need vision. He'll just fire it and find Freiberg cleanly. Zywo is forced off. They'll trace and track down the AWP. But he is so quick, and he's now on the pistol, even though there's a Deagle on the other side. He still gets through and finds 2. That's so difficult. I always say, if you know there's someone on the other side of the vent, don't go through it. He just threw that out the window.
Yeah, so confident in his own ability, and that's what he brings to the table here. What most players will never dare, he'll try every single time. He's one of those players that right now, a lot of people have been speculating that, yes, he has this explosive factor right now, and it's amazing to watch. He's got so much individual talent, but as time goes on, he gets more experience. You'll see less of these sort of plays, and it works really well. If you're good enough to back it up, there, why not? But it'll be interesting to see how his career develops. This is his rookie season, remember, and he's already set the world on fire. It's been pretty remarkable to witness. 5-3 though, he said if that was a clean one, it'd be a decent situation for Vitality. They can start to experiment with a bit of aggression now. Consider their options to push middle. They have 1 player in the Palace, that is the AWP. No one there to receive the shot though. Much slower here from Heroic, and Freiberg makes his way towards the Palace and could be in trouble as we know who's waiting for him.
ZywOo even spells it that way, punctuating that first O. See if he can turn things around from yesterday's performance. He's gotten Freiburg. He can fall off to the side safely as well. There's no one else that can do battle. Blamef, though, inside of this window is going to be a huge problem. Alex has no idea he's there. That's, oh dear. I was going to say a free kill. That comes at a cost because he goes down to 56 HP, and now he's left susceptible to not only ZywOo retaking the window, but MBK of Connector, who gets the kill. And Apex was up above him. RPK closes out the B site, and Vitality holding off all facets of the map.
He absolutely does. Strong stuff there from RPK. Convincing finish as well. We'll see round 10 come through. Kriegs, AKs, and at this stage, Heroic starting to fall apart. Tactical timeout might be required at this point. S-Tag, does he have the AWP available to him? It's going to be the AK instead. And now, looking at the ADR, no one really dropping off significantly, but it's ZywOo who's performing, which is always going to be problematic, especially on a map like Mirage. A execution, pretty standard stuff. Smokes go in, flashes to follow, trying to get a post-plant situation going.
Now Sapix sliding through, gap in the backside of the smoke, but it's not enough, or is it? RPK nearly makes it good for him and his work. ZywOo finding only one. Blamef gets the better of the exchanges, and with the bomb down, it's actually Stalin that's going to go extremely aggressive toward CT spawn. Aztec's there as well. I don't think they're going to go for this on the Vitality side, are they?
If ZywOo gets a crazy wallbang or something going on, sure, but they shouldn't. I think that's the only real option here.
They're positioned no matter what to get exits.
Yeah. Unless they go out the A ramp, I suppose.
Sure, yeah, that's the only... Wow, then now there's that access point as well, isn't there? Here comes MBK. Knows Freiburg's down below, trying to cause chaos. Does eventually get him, and he just wants to run off. They lost ZywOo in the process, though. So AWP goes down, MBK stays alive. And a fourth round for Heroic, but Vitality still have just enough money. It's Alex a little bit light, so is RPK, but they can drop from ZywOo and NBK. Depends on whether or not they want to have the op-out fully. Might have to concede for one UMP.
Great shot from ZywOo. That push towards CT though, Starvin managing to deliver the goods. Execution, nothing too flashy, works out for them. The best way to shut down the sniper is to take away his vision, make things uncomfortable. That's what those set pieces are all designed to do. It is a tactical timeout for Vitality after losing their first gun round. They might want to make some adjustments here. Money's still pretty decent for them. And, oh, it's saying that Alex does have 3,700, RPK 2,700. They're trying to work out his worth. ZywOo getting the AWP as they juggle the funds around here. They've managed to make it work. That's why you take the timeout. You have to do the maths, work out who will have what. Make sure the right players have the correct weapons. It's ZywOo back on the AWP. He has an incendiary only, no helmets. Luckily, there's no SMGs out on the table, so we'll see. A pretty strong setup here from Vitality. They took the timeout. Are they going to go aggressive this round? They're going to mix things up. ZywOo is going towards the A ramp of Conviction with the AWP up close and personal. We'll see if he can find that first pick, but no one there to receive it. S-Tag looking towards that window position.
Safix waiting to see if anyone will respond by peeking out into middle. Freiburg with both. Looking for more, trying to spray down through the balcony position. ZywOo, the only line of defense, and he's kind of broken contact with teammates and gone forward beyond the enemies. See if he can turn it around at all to find kills. They may not expect that he's in A main. They will know now. He finds one and only one. Blamef puts him down immediately after as Freiburg continues to try and hold off the sights. Bomb planted. Should be a one-round game after this.
Yeah, I think you might be right. It's Heroic actually looking pretty strong there. Freiburg, one of his best tournaments in recent memory. He has been performing so well with the rifles here. Two very impactful kills to open this round up has led them to a victory here in round number 11. It's Blamef looking to close things out efficiently, looking for anyone hiding towards CT spawn. No one going to be there though. There are remaining Vitality players to reside towards that B bomb sites, RPK and Apex. They do not have the AWP. Money is slipping away from them, but they have two rifles. They can maybe bring some deagles in to the mix. We'll see. Their loss bonus won't be great. Second stage is $1,900 per player. They can buy next round, but there is the option, I suppose, to force here. If you're the favored team, it's not usually recommended, I would say. Here's Freiburg. Big spray from Palace. I like that. Great work. Molotov to follow it up, and his teammates can enter the A site off the back of that. So there we go.
Just to keep in mind as well, the winner of this series moves on to the playoffs to play against Liquid in the second series tomorrow.
It's not the most exciting prospect for the victor.
It's a tough one, but
yeah.
Hey, if you're going to win tournaments, you've got to beat everyone.
That's a very good point. Execution again. It worked before. It is the force buy from the French, and Zywoo is making it work.
BK continues to be solid, consistent at the very least on the CT side. Very aggressive on the A side defense right now. B is left open, but just a push to catwalk to cover it off, and finally Blamef heads that direction.
That's so cheeky. Like, he misses the open shot and he peeks again just to get a deagle shot in. Just a little tickle down on S-Tag's chest. And it's a 5 versus 3. Remember, force buy here as well. They've thrown the weapons away, so they're not recoverable on the CT side, but still, Zywoo did manage to get the AK-47. And now, with 1 minute remaining, what do you even do with this? Blamef will have to try and find a point of access. He can't get up to the window by himself. He'll wait for any CTs rotating. They're hoping for CT mistakes at this stage. That's about all they have to bank on. Bombs in T-spawn. No smokes. They just need pure kills. Good start. Blamef, nice positioning. Gets the first.
Alex, good timing on the chase. Catches Blamef trying to retreat back toward the underpass position, but not necessarily indicative that they're going B. Again, they still have one player defending on that side of the map. MBK, though he just has a deagle. He's now smoked off the apartments. It's straight contact on A, and they're about to discover it. Good shot from Stawen, but didn't know that Zywoo was down below. And again, you mentioned it. He got that AK-47 recovered earlier, and they'll take the round away as well. 7-5.
That was a bit of a risk there from Vitality forcing to that one. They save 2 rifles, invest with the SMGs around it, and Zywoo's deagle opens things up. Of course it does. Aggressive towards that A ramp, manages to get the AK-47, cause absolute chaos on the T side of Heroic, who have been strong on this map, and so far it's looking like this could be a difficult half for them. They do have a strong buy still. S-Tag back on the AWP, checking if his numbers. He is currently set on 6 and 8. Again, no one really dropping off, and speaking of which, there's S-Tag finding MBK at the A ramp. Fast pick gives them the advantage early on. They can slow things right down now and wait for a reaction. The CT's going to push B. Palace, you can definitely hold up and work out what the next move will be here.
Stawen with a quick flash. With the Krieg down to the AUG. Apex winning the duel between the two weapons. Blamef wants the skinned version rather than his default one. That is Safix. Might get RPK here. He's pushing through. No, he's going to just edge the smoke. And good pre-fire from Nato when he came back out, but RPK still got him.
He's obviously aware, because that's the position he plays on this map. He's going to know who he's up against, and what kind of smokes means what position RPK might be in. He had the pre-fire, but couldn't quite find a shot. Same story for S-Tag there, as he'll give his position up and jump towards the window. The orb, this is a brave move. Is he going to go any further than this? Thank God he's not, because Apex is waiting on the other side if he dares go through the murder hole. Making noise now. Apex is giving information to his teammates that the orb is towards the jungle and potentially making his way towards A. Jumps and just trying to bait out anything from the CTs here, but Alex will wait patiently in towards spawn. He's still got 100 HP, and RPK goes down. The bomb's on that side of the map as well, so S-Tag actually has a free kill, I would say. Not quite. Alex, that's great. Well done. And now Freiburg surely can't do a whole lot with this. Bomb's going to go down. He'll have a chance to reposition. With the smoke, can he protect himself, though?
Oh, HP. Oh, he's got Alex. If he had hit Alex cleanly, he might have had the round already, but he still gets it to a one-on-one. Freiburg, remarkable. Running and gunning to get benched, got the plant down as fast as he dared.
Yeah, he's been putting in the hours at home, you can see it. That's a really nice play there. The fact that I thought the bomb down, maybe he gets one of them, but he was playing with so much conviction there. The fact that he knew the second player was rotating through. Looked like a Vitality round to me, but Freiburg delivers once again. Takes himself up to 12 kills. Here's at the very top of the Heroic side. It's Zywoo with 16, who's top of the server. Force buy again from the French. Vitality not as conservative as G2 these days. Deagles, 1M4, a couple of smokes, and a contact play towards B, focusing on the short position. Nano Suffix will go in first, got the perfect weapon for the job, the MAC-10, just to detect any sort of stack. CT's rotating in through kitchen as the smokes start to be delivered now in that position.
Alex back around Deagle in hand. Watch for the Molotov. Okay. Natasafix jumping gets absolutely beamed by Alex. Freiberg and Blame trying to pull it back, but they both go down. RPK and Alex again. It's the Deagles. And it's Stowen only left alive. Vitality looking to get their 8th round, secure the half a victory at the very least. That is a lovely shot from Alex when you consider his angle.
There's still a chance here, but a slim one. Yeah, you're right. Alex's shot with the Deagle was insane. Yeah, this time, Natasafix is nice shot, Alex. Like, yep, that's fair enough. Sometimes you got to respect it. That was excellent. Little one Deag. Apex is, but he is still alive.
Yeah,
this is like you talk to him after. Don't talk to him when he's still playing. He is still alive.
Anyway. Dead chat doesn't go through, I don't think.
It does.
Their config, so.
Oh, in this config, maybe not. In the real game, it does. Like.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I should say I don't know about the config, but yes. Alex will be the one holding now on short with the AK. Alex is going to get a kill and close it out as well, so he starts and finishes the round. 3 kills in total, AK upgrade, and they'll carry that over to the CT side. Now he can say.
Now he can say everything. They're having lots of chats going on there when that was going on. He has got a point though. He is still alive. You got to wait. You got to wait till the round's over before you give him the credit. But still, it was a lovely shot. RPK, that wasn't bad either. 8-6, another force by victory. That's 2 now for Vitality. As we go into the final round of the half. I mean, this is the pick of Heroic. MP9 for MBK. Shouldn't be a big deal considering what he's up against. 1 MAC-10, 3 pistols, and an AK for Freiberg, who has been playing very well with it. Maybe it's enough.
Quick check from RPK. Let's just see down into apartments, and Bomb was very intentionally positioned at Horseshoe so they can rotate back. They'll do that now. Natasafix the only one that's not going to be with his teammates and approaching the A site. MBK, Alex, both pushed up. Third in that position. You might be very surprising and unorthodox, but they're going to get aggressive and walk out from Shadow to see if anyone is inside of A main still, because they are heading back. They're actually splitting the map still, so this will be a fake onto the A site. Tons of utility to make it convincing, but a couple of flashes. Nades, they've got 3 occupied. 1 slow on the rotation over toward B. Blamef trying to make a few more shots, but RPK has never left, never wavered. Can't hit shots. That leaves Apex to close it. Goes down to 56. Bomb's been dropped, but Freiberg comes in to try and save the day with his AK.
He did it once before on the B-bomb side. Can he do it again? Apparently not. 4-1. Blamef with almost 0 chance of winning this one, I'm afraid. CZ won't do it for him at all. It's going to be 9-6. It was a great start for Heroic on their map pick, though. They will be facing themselves down and out, potentially. They'll have to pull things back in the second half. We'll see if they can do it after this break.
don't want your empathy, I just want another enemy. I'm not gonna change a thing for you. I'm over middle ground, and I really wanna burn it down. I'm not your friend.
That Lion looks a little tired.
Yeah, needs to start roaring. But at this point, Vitality in a decent position. They're 9-6 to the good. They're on the T side now, but Heroic, their map pick. The CT side, they still have a good chance here if they can pick up the pistol. But it's Dust 2 next. Vitality are considered one of the best Dust 2 teams in the world right now. So I'd say this is a must-win for Heroic at this stage.
Yeah, that's certainly true. Again, Vitality, one of the aspects of them winning is having Zywoo at the top of the scoreboard, and he sits at 18 kills right now, exactly that, leading the way. RPK second, he has stepped up immensely. You said it, good 2019 so far. And in this round, he'll take charge. He'll be inside of the AC already, in fact, making contact with Esatag. Very committed to that fight because he knows the damage is done, but best to back away from it. Let his teammates close off on him, and that's what NBK does. That allows RPK to reset, reposition, and find Natasafix, but hang on, Freiburg. He's not letting this round go too easily. NBK assassinates him, and it's on to Stow, and he tries to come back through from CT. Bomb already down, Apex Firebox. Nade to NBK, that'll soften him up surely, but he needs a lot more than just that as Alex gets the kill.
Well, there it is. Quick and concise there from Vitality. Able to get double digits with no real problem whatsoever. A fast push towards A has caught Heroic off guard, and they'll be force buying in the second here. Scouts and Deagles are out. Blame F and S-Tag need to deliver some tags or ideally some headshots to keep them in this one. 11-6 will lead to 12-6 very quickly, but they still have a chance to win this, but it will be labored. It will be difficult. Lameth loses vision. HE's decent though. Oh, great HE in fact. Significant damage towards Zywoo and Apex. Makes those scouts actually possible of finding a one-shot kill on Zywoo, but it's Alex to open things up. And NBK to follow suit. It's going to be a 5-on-3 now, and it's up to S-Tag in that connector who still has a chance to find a kill if he can get Zywoo out of position. Oh, nice play.
Yeah, very nice play.
Just peeking off the flashbang before it pops. You know he's got a turn. No chance to even do anything about that. Really nice.
Stowen gets Zywoo down. There's the scouts. Round, I think, at this point, though, is secure, and NBK mix, that's certainly so. Freiburg would love to kill him off and get his gun, so he'll wait to see if that's possible. His accuracy, I will say, Freiburg looks pretty crisp right now, which is encouraging. As you say, he's been putting in a lot of the hours. He's been working on that beard as well. Looks very crisp in that photo, so maybe that's part of it. Got to be crispy in all ways.
He has got the kit here and a smoke. There is a chance. There is a chance to get this. Quite a good chance now.
Oh my god, he actually might. You're right. Oh my. Whoa. Oh, that was way too close.
Yeah. The fact it was RPK, of all the players, the one that had the UMP to defend that, there was quite a strong chance towards the end he actually had that. 1 second decided it, but Vitality win, and that's all that really matters. Unless you actually get that defuse, it doesn't ruffle too many feathers because you're full eco next round anyway. So USP's only one flashbang. It'll probably be towards middle. A pounce from short and connector. A flash over. Try and find frags. It's actually very effective. I've seen this work so many times, even on full ecos. You can find victories here. You can see them triangulating around that position right now. Getting themselves towards short, the window, connector. The flash will come when they feel like mid control has been granted towards Vitality. There's the flash. And you can see how overwhelming it is. Even with USPs and a Deagle, there's a chance to find a few frags here, but still the advantage sits firmly with Vitality, and that should be round.
Well, it should be. Apex still springing down, just trying to catch off Esatag, who sits on the ledge by the stairs. Molotov's soaring overhead. NBK, did he see me? Did, yeah. Good eyes. any second now. Esatag's literally been sitting in that one spot the entire round. I will give him credit. He has a bit stubborn almost, I think. I was going to say patience, but a bit stubborn.
Well, let's see if it gets him a frag at all. USP only. Just looking for anyone holding middle. There's a chance the player behind those boxes does get himself a UMP. Viable on the CT side. Could save him some cash if he holds onto it, but he'd rather get a kill with it and get the $600 and get the all power if possible going forward. But that doesn't look likely. So he might just have to save this and look at any frags at all. Can he take anyone down with him? Looks like he doesn't really want to save that UMP whatsoever. It is going to be another round on the board there. Vitality 12, Heroic 6. They did not win the pistol or the follow-up. Force by 3 in a row for Vitality. Remember, Dust 2 next, where the absolute heavy favorites there. And let's go. AWP for S-Tag up against Zywoo. Doesn't sound like a matchup that's going to be too tantalizing on paper, but S-Tag is solid. He can go toe-to-toe with some of the world-class snipers, but he has to be on his A game as they start to work towards B. That's what the bomb's heading, and 3 players for Vitality as well. MBK alone in the Palace. Zywoo waiting for that jump peak. He's the kind of player that can hit that shot, no problem. He's got dinked.
I thought, yeah, I saw the damage come in on him at the same time he shot, and I thought maybe he was going to get something through the window toward Freiburg as well, but you're right. He did get dinked. That window is very satisfying to get a kill through.
Yeah, if you can double it down, you get the incendiary deep and lock them into the corner, spam them as well, that's when you can really get a town on it. But it doesn't happen too often. When it does, it's really cool. Either way, damage inflicted heavily towards Zywoo and Alex. Heroic have quite the advantage in the round so far. Look at the position of Starvin as well. Problem is, as soon as that smoke goes down, he's in trouble, and he knows it. Starting to take damage. He seems to be very aware of his position. He gets one more than he was worth, and the fact that Zywoo's so low, BlameF could do something with this, and he absolutely does. Keeps the advantage going. The shot, though, the fact he's got to reload. Oh, they both run out of ammo. Has to be the CZ. I think BlameF has got out. Indeed, he has. If Apex had ammo, that's a definite kill. Didn't work out for him, but MBK has found an open B-bomb site. Freiburg dropped smoke or a Molotov towards the kitchen, and now calling for his teammates to rotate over as he blocks vision from the CTs at this stage.
Smoke down on the doors. Zywoo gets past the flames, so that'll allow the bomb plant. And Esatag desperate, spamming the smoke. And SFX has got Apex. That's going to give them access toward the balcony and the apartments, but still that is being watched very closely by Zywoo's AWP. He needs to hit that shot and be on the move immediately, because look at the HP on both remaining players. He's clipped Esatag, but he is sitting in the open, and BlameF, easy shot, just had to find one bullet. Clever from NBK. Take the ground in which they've conceded just before, and that gives him a shot on one, but the bomb not planted for him, and BlameF ready to respond.
And it looks like it should be okay. I'll be right down to the wire, but I think they've got that defuse regardless, as we will see Heroic pick up the next round. See it there. It's pretty comfortable in the end. And I like that play from MBK. If he had maybe not taken that first shot and jumped out the window and tried to be a real secret agent there was a chance to win it, but went for the kill. Couldn't find the second. And it will be Heroic posting their 7th round, their first in the second half. Money still available, though, as RPK purchases the AWP, hands it over to Zywoo, of course, on 20 kills right now. And we'll have 4 AKs available as well. Heroic, not as healthy, however. You can see they're fully invested. Freiburg has to go down to the MP9. Now, if you're Vitality, you've just taken down the B play. You might want to focus on that side of the map and just keep applying pressure, knowing the utility or firepower might not necessarily be there. It's actually S-Tag who's kind of moved himself around. Just because he knows Freiburg can't hold it with an MP9, he will just be showing presence with the AWP. He won't necessarily stay there, but the fact he's firing off shots, he's suggesting that they shouldn't come towards that B site. They can rotate a player back in, Starvin, and just tag out S-Tag at this point. Maybe that's going to be the case. We will see.
Perfect position from Natso on the first one, but unfortunately, Zywoo too quick.
Yep.
Alex, crawl down middle at this point. Smoke's still down. He doesn't have any vision to BlameF, but Blame knows that smoke is about to expire, so he quickly backs off toward the jungle. Smoke now redeployed in a similar position, but that comes out from the T side and it's deeper so that they can take Catwalk. This will be a B split. Bomb still waiting in the B apartments. Back at courtyard, in fact. So no rush to get in position as of yet. They want to clear the site, but Bomb needs to be somewhat close if they want to get the plant down quickly as well. Because there would be time enough for the rotation. They've already got one inside of Checker. Zaiwu comes in, having thrown out his smoke. That lands in front of the window. The window covered off, late bloom. Gives time with a chance to actually catch Azatag. Great entry, it all works out. So even the Bomb sitting back throws a perfect smoke. Look how nicely tucked that is into the window. Not even sitting in front of it. There is another one you can land in front of quad that kind of has an opening that they can get through. That one, no chance.
Yeah, that's a good point. If you throw it just in front of the window, obviously the CDs can sneak through that and use it as a point of access. But that is very well done. Zaiwu with 2 kills once again. You got the opening kill, and he might have got the most important second as well. It's Blamer from Freiburg saving at this point, and that's not good news. Yes, the loss bonus will be okay with the new money system, but they'll save 2 rifles. That's all they really can do. Luckily, it's 2 AK-47s. Blamer from Freiburg, 2 of the strongest riflers on the squad at this point in terms of form in this tournament. See if they can do much damage going to the next round. You can see, though, sure, the loss bonus is okay, but can you fully invest into this one? Freiburg, they'd have to take a timeout for sure. Almost certainly take a timeout here. And Freiburg has dropped a weapon, so it looks like they're going for it. It's a shot from Zaiwu. Like I said, very important first shot. Smoke deployed and following it up with a fantastic refire there towards S-Tag. Nothing you can do about that. And they'll do what they can with this. UMPs, a FAMAS, and those 2 AKs. So it's actually not too bad, all things considered. It's a must-win round, though. That's why they've had to force buy into this one. They know they take an eco, goes 14-7. They're probably not coming back from this one. If they can win this round, however, there's a chance. Good start. Blame F, aggressive towards short. We'll take that the in-game leader.
Safix finds RPK, smoking himself back out. He wants to slide into the site, but Apex further forward than he was hoping, and smoke doesn't bloom instantly, so he's able to get the kill. Apex onto him. Leaves him in the opening of the site, though. In the middle, trying to cross over, waiting for further utility so that he can safely get the bomb down. And BK, good find towards CT. Great kill from Apex because Freiburg was in a great position to knock the bomb back out of his hands, but it's all onto Blame F. Got one with the nade, still a 1-on-2.
They've got a minute on the clock here. Blame F can still certainly win this one. I like this move. Going towards Palace is probably like the least expected maneuver at this stage, considering they're both already on the site. He'll assume they're going towards B, but he has no information. Obviously, there's so many mind games here. You're normally better off just whatever position you're in when you've lost track, just staying there and just not overthinking it. He's in a nice transitional spot now. He can go towards B and A, obviously mainly focus towards the A site. But if he can segregate them, find Apex ideally, and then have a 1-versus-1, he's got a real chance of doing this. But now sound cues will be given away. Did he hear them? It looks like he has. Bomb to be planted. Blame F will be up against it now. Molotov, luckily, he doesn't touch him, but it does kind of lock him in the corner. He can't really go much further. He can't sneak out just yet. It's going to cost him some time, but here we go. No kits. He has got the incendiary. He throws that in the correct spot. There's a chance he gets Apex quickly and can make this a 1-versus-1, but not going to happen. Apex on 5 points of health. Seals the deal. The force buy not working out for Heroic at all. It's 14-7, and it's $3,000 per player on the Heroic side.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
He's drinking through the mouth.
Yeah, that's more the conventional way.
Yes.
I think that water bottles were almost designed for that.
There's MBK. Great round from him. Lots of impact, making sure this round was successful. Lovely grenade to remove him from the equation, but Blame F, just no information, no resources, couldn't win the round, and they're not going to force this one. Another miracle required here.
Yeah, unfortunately. 14-7. It's not starting well. Not a Safix right idea, but just couldn't get it done. Blame F will take down RPK. I don't know if F is the key that I would blame, but maybe mouse 1 in my case. It just never seems to get me any kills.
Well, I'll press F to pay my respects.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Oh, more chat. They're asking to him. He's still alive. They are talking to Alex again.
He said after, though.
Yeah,
he specifically said HP after. Just stay alive. I'm not trying to be rude.
It's the same dude as well. It's funny.
Nato, he's such a streamer, right? You know, he's just got that mentality.
Yeah. Well, Blame F, well, I'll have to do something unbelievable here. Not going to happen. It's map point. This wasn't the map I was expecting. I thought Heroic would turn up and be ready for this one. We haven't seen much in the AWP department. I built Esteg up a little bit too much potentially for this one. 7 and 18 right now. He's up against Zywoo, who, like you said, red hot. That is not necessarily a win factor anymore for Vitality. They can operate without him being a world-class player, killing absolutely everyone. That's been proven in recent months, but when he is on, not many teams can stop him. It's difficult to hold him off. It's an A execution potentially for the final round here. Not even that. Apex is running in as he throws a Molotov towards the bomb site. Going to make things very uncomfortable indeed. Nato's missed his shot. Oh, he's taking so much damage. AWP down, and maybe Heroic out of this first map.
NBK. Alex inside of the sandwich, and Apex still pushing in. Will hold from Tetris and see if he can find kills towards CT. Blame F is on the other side of the smoke. Massive gap, and it blocks out Freiburg getting NBK down. And they've actually done well, all things considered. The problem being they've lost Freiburg, so it still sits a man advantage on the T side, but Sam finds a great shot to turn that around. Smokes himself into the corner. AWP funneled him toward Blame F as well, but he's gone, and it's an op on a retake. And Vitality about to take the map away. Bomb ticks about half of its duration. No kit. Doesn't mean he's got a lot to work with. Gets aggressive flashing himself, unfortunately. And RPK gets the kill 16-7 in the end.
Not the most exciting map to kick things off. Remember, that is the pick of Heroic as well. And move on to Dust too, which... Oh, interesting. Short NBK. I like that color combo he's gone for. That caught me off guard. Yes, this is looking